This is a song by Karen Drucker. If you've heard it, or once it becomes familiar, please sing with me. When I start my day with love, when I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. When I start my day with love, when I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. Oh, love, sweet love, love, sweet love, I get love, 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 love. When I start my day with joy, when I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. When I start my day with joy, when I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. Oh, joy, sweet joy, joy, sweet joy, 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 joy. When I start my day with peace, when I start my day with peace, I feel a sweet relief of peace. When I start my day with peace, when I start my day with peace, I feel a sweet relief of peace. Oh, peace, sweet peace, peace, sweet peace. When I start with joy, 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 I get more joy, joy, joy. When I start with love, 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 I get more love, love, love. When I start my day with love, I'm gonna start my day with love. I'm gonna start my days with love.
Well, good morning, one and all. Happy Sunday to everyone. And I am Chic Welsh-Charrier, and I'll be platform assistant this morning. We had a couple changes, and I'm happy to be able to fill in for Maria today. So welcome one and all. And we've just heard from Lea Morris, our wonderful dear friend and musician. What a great way to start our morning with joy and love. And we welcome back Wynona Slaughter. We're thrilled to have you here this morning. I can't wait to hear your message. Thank you for being with us again. Now, if you would please join me in an opening centering prayer. Centered in God, I know that all is well, and all things are working for good, for there is only one presence and one power. I choose to live my life aware of this truth, regardless of circumstances. There is no such thing as a separate life. I am not deceived by appearances. I remain centered in God, aware that all circumstances come and go. I live in gratitude and with an open heart that welcomes the allness of God. And so it is. And now, once again, we turn to Lea for special music.
I'm listening, I am listening. Spirit, speak to me. I'm listening, I am listening. Spirit, speak to me. My hands are wide open, eyes are wide open, to see what I may be. I am listening. Spirit, speak to me. I'm listening. I am listening. Spirit, speak to me. I'm listening. I am listening. Spirit, speak to me. My hands are wide open, arms are wide open, to be what I may be. I'm listening, I am listening. Spirit, speak to me. I'm listening, I am listening. Spirit, speak to me. I'm listening, I am listening. Spirit, speak to me. My hands are wide open, eyes are wide open, to see what I may be. I'm listening, I am listening. Spirit, speak through me.
Good morning to everyone. Anybody that knows me knows that I was brought up in the unity. So for years, I've sung the song, Our Thoughts Are Prayers, never thinking about what those words actually meant. And I thought, originally as a kid, the kind of prayer where you lay down and you say your prayer, or you kneel by the side of the bed. And I thought those were the prayers that were going to come true. But as I got older, a little wiser, I started to ask myself, is that simple meaning that I had construed from those words when I was a child? Is that really the truth? And so I gave it some thought, and I added a little bit more to my definition. Those were the good things that I wanted for other people as well as for myself. But now that I'm older and just a little bit more wiser, I'm thinking that maybe everything I think, good, bad, or somewhere in between, that's a prayer. Now, for years, this really helped me, because I tried not to pray for bad things for people that did bad things to me or said bad things about me. And I thought I was covered. But now that I've reached the ripe age of 80, almost 82, I understand a little bit, just a little bit more. All of our thoughts, good, bad, indifferent, all of our thoughts have power. And so what we think can really contribute to what happens in the world, the good things and the not so good things. And we are always praying. Somebody cuts us off in our car. What do we say? Somebody misses an appointment that we counted on them keeping. What do we say? The things that are really important to us in life, that we really count on happening, and then we're disappointed, I think accounts for a lot of our praying. We just don't understand what that is. So, if our thoughts are prayers, what do we think? What are we thinking about? So, I come to the second part. Take charge of what you're saying. So now that you have a clue, I'm sure many of you had a clue before you talked to me today, you can start to take charge of those thoughts, of those prayers. I call those the unwitting prayers. The things that you say in exasperation, and then later on you think to yourself, that wasn't nice. But can you take those prayers back? You've already prayed them. Prayers have power. We know that. If we're in the unity movement, we know prayers have power. So wouldn't it be better to simply take charge of what you're saying before the words come into that mind? So how can we do that? Take charge of what you're saying. Well, song tells you again, seek a higher consciousness. Study, learn, which is what unity is all about. And that's what we should be all about if we call ourselves unity members. And then maybe we can have that state of peacefulness. We don't have to regret the things we said, the things we thought, the prayers we said unwittingly. And we should always know that God is there for us to talk to, because in this changing of our state of consciousness, that higher state, attributing that higher state to a more peaceful, better way of living with each other and with ourselves. If we can do that, we'll be much the better for it. So how can we make every thought become a prayer? Reoriented consciousness, maybe looking at the good in everything, which when I was younger, I thought was very Pollyanna. See, how could everything be good? There's good things, bad things. Now, I'm not seeking out the bad things, but if they happen, they happen. And if I'm upset because of them, I'm upset. That's normal. But that's not good for us. We know that. That's why when we make these unconscious choices in life about what to think and which paths to follow, we're talking to ourselves. That's the higher consciousness going, we're on the wrong road. We need to go down the peaceful road. Now, people might say we're Pollyanna. They might say that we're just afraid, but we know that's the better road. You've learned that since you came in the unity. You know it in here, but you need to apply it here. See? It's such a long road, and it is less traveled. So a lot of times you just want to be with the other folks. You want to be in the crowd. And that's what's happening today. We got more and more people who are not walking that single path or peace and light. They're on the crowded road with their friends, the folks that think like them, the folks that act like them. And they feel good about it for a while. But then something always happens, doesn't it? To show you that there's another road. And that's why the song is so comforting. When we sing it, we're with people who long to be on that road. So you're not getting the feedback that you get when you're out in the world with others who might think differently. And so sometimes there's that draw to go with the other group. Even though you're not going to espouse what they're saying, you're going to be in their number because you don't want to be out alone. But I would just say, everybody has a song, a fight song for the school that they went to. They were in the military when the military band strikes up a patriotic song. So, what's your song? For me, it's the unity song now. I sing it so much that people are tired of it. But I sing it to remind myself of my commitment to bringing peace in the world, even if it's just in my heart and the peace that I can give to others who are around me, the unity word that I can give to others when they're upset. Think about that. How much you contribute to the world just living the words of the unity song. Peacefulness, love, everybody all one. There's nothing wrong with that. Sing your song. March your march. Know that what you're doing is not just for you, it's for the world. You're lighting up your little corner of the world, just living the words of this song. Just knowing that everything is all right. Just knowing that you're in peace and love, and you're giving that away. Is that not something you can do? Just give a little bit away every day by singing your song and then living the words. And knowing that God's everywhere. You already know that. But just in your actions of using your thoughts as prayers for other individuals and for changes in the world that we know need to happen, you will make a world of difference. So, they tell soldiers when it's time to go for war, you have to put on your armor, you have to get your guns, your equipment. So in this particular moment, your guns and your equipment is just using the instructions that are laid out in this song. Think thoughts that are uplifting, that are loving, that are kind. Even when you're angry, even when life has not been fair, even when there seems to be no way out except to do the wrong thing. Seek that peaceful consciousness, that consciousness of God, love, loving, being one with spirit. Knowing that God is going to be in every situation in your life, always. Even when you know to yourself or think to yourself, there's nobody here who supports me. There's nobody here who cares about what happens to me, where I go, what I do. That's when you bring that part of the song up that says, God is always there. No matter what, no matter when. And then use those God-given faculties that he gave you that says, if you think it, it's true. So what I say in those situations is, God, I know I'm in trouble. And I have no idea how I'm going to get out of it. But you do. So I'm just going to wait. And I'm going to sing my song. And I'm going to follow the instructions in that song. I'm going to pray. I'm going to seek a higher consciousness. I'm going to be peaceful. And I'm going to know you're there and that you're going to open the door. And usually it's a door I don't even see right now. But I know it's going to open. And I know my expectations of knowing that I'm going to be delivered will cause me to be in the right place, will cause me to be in that right place at the right time, doing the right thing for the right reason. Because God is always there. And every thought I give to the world from now on, I will realize that thought's a prayer. So I will mind those thoughts. I will make sure that I am clear in what I'm saying, what I'm thinking, what I'm proposing for the world. Because whatever I send out there is going to add to the things that other folks are sending out. So if I think for the good, I know that there are many other folks who think for the good also. So, how will you go from this day on? Thank you for hearing me. As we go into our meditation, please take with you the thought that this world may be in trouble. That's what we hear every day. But we know that each of us can contribute to peace in the world, love in the world, if we will only use what God has given us, our minds, to send the message to the world that good is here, God is here, and that He always looks after His children. And we are His children. So, love one another as He has loved us from the beginning of time. Let His light go around you and all those you love and all those you have differences with and all those that you don't understand. Knowing that we are all His children, no matter where we live, no matter how we look, no matter how we act, we are all His children. And He has the answer for us. He has the answer to the troubles in the world today. The big answer is 4-letter word, love. Love will allow you to accept the unacceptable and see it change. Love will allow you to be peaceful when those are warring around you. Love will allow you to work with other folks who you think you can't work with, to make this a better world for all of us, a more peaceful and verdant world for all of us. There's a long, long history of love conquering all. Let's add to that history. Let's look at what we used to call ugly things and see how they can be made beautiful. Folks who have kind of messed up as far as their place in the world. And let's move over and give them a place. Let's let God do with us what he wanted to do and has always done. And that is make us love and loving, peaceful, caring spirits. And may the sun shine brighter in the world because we know that we are brothers and sisters in spirit, no matter where we are, no matter what we do, no matter what we say, and go on in this world, brightening it up and loving others. Amen.
Thank you so much, Reverend Slaughter. I appreciated many things about your talk, but especially your emphasis on songs that we sometimes, because we have them memorized, might be tempted to sing mindlessly, but to take time with the lyrics that some muse sent to some artist for us to share. And this song is actually inspired by the spiritual piece, Like a River. Trouble above, trouble below, trouble ahead of me. What do you know? Wake up in the morning. What do I find? Trouble is everywhere, but ain't none on my mind. 'Cause I've got peace like a river, and I go through the night. I got joy like a fountain. I'm gonna be alright. Yes, I got rhythm and harmony ringing in me. Love is free, peace is free, and joy is free, free, free. Is there strife in the world? Sometimes strife in the home. Are you feeling a little lost? Are you feeling alone? Waking up at midnight. Do you remember your dreams? About riding a raft down a cool, gentle stream. You can have peace like a river, love through the night. You can have joy like a fountain, like you can be alright. Just let your heart and the harmony keep ringing in you. 'Cause love is true, peace is true, and joy is true, true, true. Whatever way you're looking, There's something there to see. Is life a paradise or a prison? Tell me, what do you believe? Who can have peace like a river and joy from our souls? We can have love like a beacon, guiding everywhere we go. Just let our hearts beat the rhythm, be the anthem we sing. Love is free, peace is free, joy is free, free, free. I know that joy is free, free, free.
And now for a closing prayer, please all join me. The blazing light of the Christ is the presence that inspires, sustains, and guides me. The pure indwelling spirit heals me, strengthens me, and makes me prosper. Everything is in perfect divine order here and now. I am blessed in all areas of my life. Nothing and no one can alter the peace that reigns in my heart. Rooted in God, I think, feel, and act according to the dictates of pure divine love. I am thankful for this awareness of the presence of God in me. And so it is, and we are grateful for these truths. Amen.
We are so blessed here at Unity Center DC for extraordinary speakers, talented musicians who share with us each week their God gift, their message, their inspiration. And for us as recipients, I'd like you to take this moment and be grateful. If you want to express your gratitude by giving a gift to Unity Center DC, it's possible. We'll put up on the screen the options, but you can give online, you can mail a cash or a check to the address you'll see on the screen, so that we can continue this ministry, which has blessed us all. Thank you.